Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 24th of June 2021. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to use the Robin Wood Tarot today. Let's see what these cards have to say about Thursday. So let's choose three cards. The first one is the Six of Wands. Okay, then we have the Hanged Man. And finally, we've got Strength. All right, so let's see what this means. The Six of Wands is a card that says and indicates real triumph and victory and success whenever you try something where the result isn't guaranteed. So here we've got King Arthur going on a quest for the Holy Grail. He actually finds the Holy Grail and he rides back into town and everyone just applauds him and celebrates a job well done. So at the beginning of the journey, no one was applauding and people probably said, what are you doing? What are the odds of finding the Holy Grail? There goes King Arthur again, traipsing off on one of his little quests. But then when he actually succeeds, everyone's thrilled because he is bringing along something that's really useful and that's going to make the town like a tourist destination because everyone's going to want to see the Holy Grail. So this is the kind of energy that says, you are a pioneer, you have confidence in yourself, you know what it is you want, and it doesn't matter if other people believe in you and support you, you have what it takes by yourself. The sixth card here, the sixth card in the suit of wands, is an opportunity that's temporary and that isn't always going to be there. So this is a window that opens up, and it's really important to use this chance before things close down again, because you really have the opportunity to take something that's unlikely to succeed and turn it into a great triumph. We've got the sun here and all the white. So you're really being supported by spirit, and it's like being in the right place at the right time. You know what it is you want. You have the practical ability to take your ideas and to turn them into real life action. And the key is that even if you're having to do this by yourself, that other people are going to be very proud of you and very surprised and very much on board once you've achieved it. And that's fabulous and you can enjoy that. But really the gift is that you don't need their approval to do what it is you want. So you don't need anyone's permission and you don't need anyone's support. And that really is true freedom, because you can do whatever it is you want and that's important to you. And the odds are kind of in your favor today. So if you haven't taken a risk lately, or if there's something that you've wanted to do for a long time and you've worried about the public perception or whether it's going to work out, but it's still something that you really care about, then realize that you've got that desire for a reason. And that if you do something about it today, it's really, things are slanted towards you positively. And if you're ever going to try it, then it might as well be today, because you're going to have a great time. Next, we've got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is someone who has done something to remove the security in his own life. So it's the punishment being hanged up, usually for a crime. So if he's got a really settled, secure life where he works as a baker and he's got a house and children and he makes money in a bank account, and then suddenly he decides to, I don't know, steal from his neighbors and they find out about it, they will string him up here and say, learn your lesson, don't do that again. We're supposed to be a community. We can't steal from each other. It's not going to work. And he may lose the business, or he may experience a loss in his personal life. And it's really about learning your lesson. And here you learn the lesson that if you think for yourself and if you're really your own biggest cheerleader in life, then you can really turn things around for yourself and you can create security for yourself. So it's interesting that we've got the white and the red here, because white is spirituality and the guidance of your higher self. And then red is about the root chakra, and it's about money and belongings and security and housing and career. And we've got the two colors here, and we've got them here as well. And they really work well together, because it's what I said a moment ago. If you have a desire that's been there for a long time, then that's likely to be guidance from your higher self, and it's there for a purpose. If you have the desire to be a singer, then it's probably because you have a talent for singing and other people will want to hear that. I mean, there will be exceptions. People who've been told that they have a great voice but really don't. But usually it's something that's there for a long time that you want to do something with, is meant to be used. The universe gives everybody talents and skills that they can use on planet Earth to either enjoy themselves or to make life more beautiful or to make a living. So the connection between what it is you want and your spiritual truth and your path in life, it's not to be dismissed or ignored. Your desires are important. And if you weren't meant to do anything with them, they'd fizzle out. And that's why, especially if they're repetitive, it's really important to look at those and to do something with them, because that's a hallmark of the higher self. If there is a desire that you get for the first time on a Tuesday and then you never hear about it again, that's much more likely to be something from the ego that's meant to kind of derail you. So a way to recognize higher self guidance is repetition and calm. And it's not overly pushy. It kind of leaves the choice up to you whether you want to do something with it or not. So you can turn things around and you can take a risk and succeed in doing that. And that really proves to you that when you listen to your own desires, you succeed in life. It means you get what you want. And it gives you evidence that you're meant to listen to yourself, because you have your own best interest at heart. And your desires aren't just foolish or meant to be dismissed. They're real things that are there to pave a path towards a wonderful life that really gives you a sense of fulfillment and power and strength and joy. I mean, if you put it another way, it can seem pretty obvious. You know, if you deny yourself your whole life, you're not going to be that thrilled. And why should you? Obviously, if the desire is harmful, then it's about using your critical faculties and saying, well, this is probably from the ego trying to derail me and I probably shouldn't pursue this. But if it's something benign and positive that comes again and again and again, then by following the instructions of your higher self, doing something with it and seeing that it has a fabulous outcome in your real life, then that really shows you that that inner voice, that guidance, is a positive one and that you can work with it. So allow things to change through your own personal actions. Finally, we've got the Strength card. And the Strength card is again a woman dressed in white. So it's this spiritual influence that we've got today. A lot of figures that kind of represent spirituality, your higher self and guidance. And your spiritual connection gives you the strength to face scary things, because taking a risk where the outcome isn't guaranteed can be a little bit daunting. And that's why we don't always take risks, because what if things go wrong? So today, if something like that comes along, see it as a temporary opportunity that you ought to pursue. It can turn your whole life around, and you're really up to the challenge. Not only are you up to the challenge, but you can really triumph and succeed. So it's like being willing to live on the edge a little bit and seeing the great outcomes that you get from that. And again, in my experience, the universe rewards people who take risks on this planet. That's just been my experience. Looking around and keeping my eyes and ears open and seeing people who've really done something for themselves that no one else came up with, but that they kind of thought about and decided to do something with. Those are usually the people that enjoy extreme victory and success and personal pride in the fact that they did something for themselves. It's like a personal investment in you. So 12 and 8 is 20, and 6 is 26. Wow. 2 and 6 is 8, and that's the same as this in numerology. It's strength and power. So don't underestimate yourself. You've really got what it takes. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch with me via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to order your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.